So a newspaper article estimates that there are 14% probability that a randomly selected person is left-handed. Based on this estimate, what is the probability that a randomly selected person is not left-handed? So the probability here is 0.14, which is 14%. We subtract that from 1, and we have not is 86%.
Yes.
Or 0.86. So you should have had A. Number 2, a package of balloons contains 12 red balloons, 12 blue, 12 green, 7 yellow, 7 purple. If one balloon is chosen random, what is the probability that it is blue? So we've got 12 red, we have 12 blue, which is our choice, we want those blues, and we have 12 green, and we only have a few yellow, and 7 yellow, and 7 purple. We add them all up. 36 plus 14 makes 40 balloons. And we want blue. So there are 12 out of 40. So our chance of, oh, you're right. Thank you, Jeffrey. That's 50.
Yes.
Thank you. So that should have been 50. So with Jeffrey's help, I'll get the right answer. So we've got 12 being divided by 50. Of course, that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to add some decimal points. 50 into 120 goes twice. That's 100. With 20 left over, I drop the next 0. 50 into 200 goes 4. That's 0.24 or 24%. Okay, 0.24. Final answer here. So 12 out of 50 is 0.24. Any questions there? Okay, so we did uniform poorly on this. We'll retest tomorrow. Anybody not doing well will stay in at break and work with me. Number 3, there are 18 female students and 12 male students in Mr. Gardner's math class. One student is to be selected at random. What are the odds that the selected student is male? So we have 12 out of 30 are male, right? So 12 out of 30, and it does it in a ratio. So can we reduce 12 out of 30?
Yeah.
What do we divide by?
2.
2. Anything bigger?
3.
3. Anything bigger? 6. So 6 goes into 12 twice. 6 goes into 30 5 times. So with colons, that's 2 to 5. The 2 is on top. It goes first. So we read left to right and top to bottom. So if it's a top to bottom thing, then that 2 has to go first.
My teacher said give them to try you and see if they're yours.
I do have a Rebecca. I do have a Kyle. I do have a Alessandra, and yeah, thank you. Okay, so it's 2 to 5. Should have been the correct answer, and that's.
It's 12 to 18, not 12 to 18.
No, it's not. How many students in the class?
30.
It didn't say give a male to female ratio. It talked about what were the chances of choosing what are the odds that a self-selected student is male out of the whole group. So if I just put all your names in a hat and stir them around, I'm guessing out of 30. And only 12 of those would have a chance to be male. So that's 12 out of 30 or 2 to 5. So you see where you went wrong? You got to watch that. These definitely are tougher questions than the ones we had in the book. You have to think about it a little. It's the same process, but you have to think about it. It's all the males versus the whole class. Number 4. Number 4, I've got a bag collection of 50 marbles. There are 5 red, 15 blue. What is the probability of taking one marble from the bag at random with the outcome not being a red or a blue? So we have 50 marbles total. How many are red and blue? Everybody. 20. So the marbles that are not red and blue, how many are there? 30.
But there's 40.
So we have 30 out of 50 that are not red or blue, which is what the question asked you. It said, what is the probability of the bag randomly outcome not being either red or blue? Would be 30 out of 50, and we would reduce that by dividing 50 into 30, adding a 0, and that being 0.6, and 0.6 is 60%. Move the decimal twice to get percent. So this becomes B is the correct answer. Any questions on that one?
How many could you miss on this?
1. Okay, number 5. Mandy is going to take out one photo at random from an envelope. The envelope contains 24 photos of friends, 16 photos of family, 12 photos of a pet. Mandy calculated the probability of the photo being a pet is 12%, which best describes the probability Mandy calculated. So we have how many total photos in this envelope?
52.
52. 16 and 24, 40, 12, 52. Okay, so we need to work backwards to find out which one of these 12%. So 12%, is that a lot? Is that more than half?
No.
Is it even close to half?
No.
So it couldn't be 24. That's out. It could be the 16 or it could be the 12. Well, you can do 2 calculations. You can go 52 divided into 12 and check that out. You can go 52 divided into 16 and check that out and see which is the correct proportion. So 52 goes into 12, goes in there twice. Oh, do we have another? Okay, so 52 goes into there twice. That's 500, or that's 104. And and we subtract that, that's 16, that's 160, and it goes in there 3 times. So even the smallest one is 23%, or a little more. Was Mandy right? No. So what did she do? It's about 1/5 of the correct value. It's about 3 times the correct value. It's about 1/2. It's about twice the correct value. Mandy calculated which best describes the probability Mandy calculated.
I think it's C.
Well, there's the probability of it being a pet. She said it was 12%. She actually took the 12 and just turned it into a percent, didn't she? Mm-hmm. If she'd have done this calculation, she should have gotten that it's about a 1/4. Okay? So it is about 1/2 of the correct value. It's about twice the correct value. So it's C, it's 1/2 of the correct value. So it should have been about 1/2 of the correct value, which is 23.